Hello? Hello? A.
Seems Jean wants our help with something. We should go pay a visit to the Knights of Avonius when we have a moment. Wonder what's up this time.
Let's see what's up with the... Oh, I saw that.
Let's get down to business. There's more! How's this? To the very... What's cut down like this.
Where's the other two?
Let's move out. Let's move out.
It's my lucky day. Going somewhere? How's this? Finally, to the ferry. There's more. Finally,
Hold the line.
my lucky day. To the ferry. The perfect distance. Boom! Finally,
To ashes.
to the ferry. No.
We have put in...
There's a bug?
This realm within has clipped the sunlight after... We have put in much work of late and... If you ever have any questions about the realm within, you may ask.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
more like it.
Let's see if it is.
Jean will be upset if she catches us lazing around like that. Told ya.
Hey, Jean! We're here!
Ah, Paimon and the Traveler. I've been waiting for you.
Oh, looks like Jean wasn't the only one waiting for us. Klee and Kaya...
Oh, it's Paimon and Mr. Honorary Knight.
Ah, look who it is. You've caught me completely off guard this time. But then again...
Guess we were so excited to see... wait a sec! You weren't talking about anything that we're not supposed to hear, were you? Hey! Stop pretending like we're doing food deliveries!
It's been a while since we last met, but I can see you two haven't changed one bit. Don't worry, we weren't discussing anything. In fact, we were just talking about you.
Maybe we should let the star of the story explain it in the...
Yeah! Let me tell it! Let me tell it! A few days ago, I was reading Todoko Tales in the solitary confinement room when all of a sudden, whoosh! A letter came flying in through the window.
Flying through the window? How does a letter...
Like a bird does. It was flapping its wings. It could even talk. It said, well, it was a bunch of stuff I didn't understand.
You couldn't understand? Then it must have been talking about how to avoid solitary confinement.
Kaya?
Just saying. We don't want to let a teachable moment slip by.
Okay, I know. Anyway, the letter said, "Oh, Klee, are you behaving? I see you've wound up in the solitary confinement room again." Sorry about that. Mommy is busy these days and can't take you out to play. But there's good news. I have a friend who has very kindly invited you to visit her.
Oh, so the letter's from Alice!
In principle, yes. But the issue is that Alice's friend lives quite far from here.
The letter says that Mom's friend lives in Sumeru.
The Knights of Favonius could never agree to send Klee off to Sumeru on her own.
Yeah, I've written...
You see? So we were wondering, who can we send with her on the journey? Preferably someone who's a reliable hero and with a history of
Oh, so that's why you...
I do apologize, but Klee gets along with you so well. We couldn't think of a more suitable choice.
Sure, we can do that, no problem, right?
Can you really, Mr. Honorary Knight? Yay! With Mr. Honorary Knight around, Klee's not afraid of anything!
See, I told you that he'd agree. In that case, we'll leave Klee in the trusty hands of the Traveler.
And you too, Kaya. You should join them. I noticed you quietly completed that backlog of paperwork we had. You deserve the chance to unwind a little.
Oh, so you noticed. Well then, I suppose I have no reason to refuse.
Great! Things will go even more smoothly with Kaya around.
Don't worry. Mom's letter had a magic invite inside. Mom says we just have to all shout out.
Wow. Well, that'll
It only works 3 times, though, so we should only use it when we really need to.
Three's plenty. One for the way there, one for the way back, and one extra, just for good measure.
Sounds very mysterious. I still think we should use it sparingly. After all, we don't know the exact location of where we'll be headed, or what dangers we may Here's what I suggest. Traveler, you're well connected. I'm sure you must have friends who are familiar with Sumeru. I say we start by teleporting to one of them. It'll give us a chance to test out the magic invite, and also find ourselves a local guide.
That kind of makes sense. And since it has 3 uses, there's no point letting one of them go to waste.
Couldn't have put it better myself, Paimon. So, do you have a particular contact in mind?
Well, we need someone who's familiar with Sumeru and can be our guide. So, sounds like we need a forest ranger. And everyone knows that the best place to go looking for a forest ranger is a little place
A
called...
video forest. Oh.
That's the
Yeah.
one. Maybe
Yeah.
we can get Tainari to help us.
All right.
Okay, I'm happy wherever we go.
We should be on our way then. If you'll excuse us, Acting Grandmaster.
Yes, let the wind lead. I wish you a safe journey.
I know. I'll be careful, I promise.
Great. Okay, here goes nothing. Take us to... Gandharvaville!
Gandharvaville.
Grand Arbor... Huh? No, it's not a hill.
Grand Arbor Hill. It sounds phonetically almost there.
We made it. Paimon was so it's okay, Klee. Good news?
Fascinating. One moment we're in
So this is where Mom's friend lives? Wow!
Oh, you ain't seen nothing yet. So, like, Oh, yeah. Paimon was...
Listen carefully, Klee. Those jumping mushrooms are called fungi. They may look cute, but if you get too close to one, it'll try to hit you with its cap.
Really? Okay, and then I'll hit it with the hood on my jacket, too. I'll definitely win if it's...
As long as playing with hats doesn't escalate to playing with bombs. But Klee's our friend, so we should be able to convince her to keep this trip explosion-free.
Uh-huh. I'll be extra careful not to blow anything up.
Oh, that's very good of you, Klee.
Yep, I'm super grown up. I'm already a Spark Knight.
Okay, Spark Knight. Well, keep up the good work, because very soon we'll be introducing you to a friend of ours called Tainari in Gandharvaville.
Morse code. we at? Where? There's this way. This way.
Hey, look! It's Kale! Huh? And... I've definitely heard the other forest rangers mention somebody...
I see. Then it looks like my suspicions are correct. Hmm? Who do we have here?
Traveler and Paimon! Huh? Oh! Kaya and Klee are here too!
Hi, Kale. It's been ages.
Kale! Yula! What are you two doing here? Well, that question's really more for Yula.
What a coincidence. I didn't expect to run into a fellow Favonian captain this far from Mondstadt. How's the vacation going?
Seriously? Bring the whole crew, why don't you?
Is it just Paimon, or does Yula not look particularly thrilled right now? Oh, cool! Great idea!
If you're trying to accommodate me, there must be some misunderstanding. I'm fine. There's nothing embarrassing about running into colleagues in the wild.
But earlier you...
Great. Well, I'm sure there's a fascinating reason behind why you're
She's
all the way
being
out here in
Sun.
Sumeru. Do share it with us.
If you must know, it's a little complicated. But simply put, I'm searching for a cousin of mine from the Lawrence clan. He went missing recently, and after searching his home, we found evidence that led us here. He appears to believe that somewhere in Sumeru lies the key to restoring our clan to its former glory.
No way! Is that just a direct reference to the Lawrence of Arabia?
He came all the way to Sumeru
That's
for
what.
that?
That's the first thing I
What
thought
was
of.
he going to do?
I doubt he came here to learn. He's much too old to start getting a basic education now. And from what I know of him, I doubt he has any interest in intellectual pursuits. All he cares about is restoring his clan's honor. Nothing wrong with that idea in principle, but I'm not certain how fanatical he is about it. So, there's no knowing what lengths he might go to. As a knight and a member of the Lawrence clan, it's my duty to make sure he doesn't bring harm to others.
Oh-ho. If this is true, then your cousin is quite a man of action. Traveling alone to Sumeru from Mondstadt is no mean feat.
Nor is daring to make me personally concerned about his safety. He has no idea what's coming to him.
You know, underneath it all, Paimon thinks Yula's a really caring person.
Yeah, she's the best. She brought me some moon pie last time.
He is family, after all. Anyway, I will make sure to find him and escort him safely back to Mondstadt. Now, back to you. How and why did you all suddenly show up?
I'm afraid that could be tricky. Master Tighnari is still at Partis the Eye delivering his lectures. He isn't due back for a while. But I think I'll be able to help out. The description in the invitation letter is vague, but I'm pretty sure it's hinting at somewhere in the desert.
The desert?
Does that mean Mom's friend is from the desert?
I remember Mahamatra Sino once told me a strange rumor about that part of the desert. They say there's a secret domain there that can make all of your wishes come true. Wait. He said I should just call him Sino. I keep forgetting that.
Huh. A domain that makes people's wishes come true.
Wow. So is it true? Does it really exist? believed it a few years ago. But now that I'm a little older and wiser, I think it makes sense to be more skeptical about things like this.
This explains a lot. The domain could well be a myth, but he probably figured he had nothing to lose. If you intend to search for this place, then please allow me to join you. My cousin has quite a collection of books about Sumeru desert mythology on his shelves. I highly suspect that he, too, is looking for that domain.
Can I come too? You'll definitely need a local guide while you're in Sumeru. And
We have every confidence in your abilities, Kale. Our party grows bigger and stronger still.
I think it's super cool! I read in a storybook that on your own you can only have a drop of happiness, but in a group, so I'm sure Mom's friend will be super happy if I show up to visit.
that's the spirit. In that case, let's get the magic invite to take us there.
Whoa! This desert is huge!
Oh,
Wow, what an incredible sight.
Yes, the scenery is quite magnificent.
Are you okay, Eula? You don't look so good.
I'm fine. Just taking a moment to acclimatize.
Oh no. I didn't know.
Nope, you got it right. It definitely. I said Gundarvaville wrong earlier, but we still ended up in the right place.
Klee's right. We're in the right place. There's no doubt about that.
Phew. Maybe the entrance is hidden under a
Who knows? We'll just have to start by...
that's right. Lawrence is, Eula is,
I'm so
Ice.
tired and so
We should have found something by now.
Huh? How could... Uh-oh. Did I break it by accident? But I didn't do anything. Todoko will back me up. I'm innocent.
It's definitely not your fault, Klee. See? Not even a wrinkle on it.
Does Mr. Honorary Knight have an idea?
Ah, Paimon knows where you're going with it.
Interesting approach. Assuming we're right about this magic invite, that is to say, if it was sent from within the domain, the invite likely has some sort of connection to...
Oh, I get it now.
What kind of...
Of course. Mom said that if I ever need help, I just need to shout this out loud. Magic invite, magic invite. Klee needs your aid. Do something now, so Klee's not afraid.
Look, something flew over.
It looks like a bottle.
Remarkably effective. That's one trick I'll be keeping up my sleeve in the future. You should make a note of it too, Eula.
Absolutely not. It's not...
I suppose bottles are pretty common in Sumeru mythology. So, is this supposed to be the entrance to the domain? A domain? In a bottle? Huh, guess there's one way to find out if it's real.
Hey, don't run off and leave us all behind.
Look! Look! There's a huge garden here!
Incredible. It looked so small from the outside. Everyone, I suggest that we stop here for a moment. We should take stock of our surroundings before deciding on our next course of action.
Since we're in a bottle, has anyone heard the story of the magic bottle?
Oh, you mean the one about King Destret and the genie in a bottle? I've read it before, but I struggled with some of the vocabulary.
What's the story about, Kaya? Mom told me a story once about a group of adventurers who went to Bottle Land. But I don't think there was a magic bottle in that one.
Don't worry, Klee. I can tell you all about the story of the magic bottle. But if you keep running off on your own, you'll miss all the good parts.
Oh. Okay, I got it. I'll stay with the group from now on.
You sense it too, don't you, Kale? Something's not quite right.
Yeah, the scenery here is beautiful, but it's too quiet. And there's no sign of Klee's Auntie Desert here anywhere.
Maybe Auntie Desert lives way further down inside. This place is super big, just like Fischl's Immer Nachtreich. We still
She
have
said
a
it
long way
right.
to go.
Or she said it good
Guess we
enough.
won't know until we get there. Let's keep going. Hopefully we'll meet her soon.
Okay, so what we doing?
It looks like no one set foot on this road for quite some time.
I agree. And the further we get, the more I feel like this place is a whole lot bigger than we imagined. Hey, there's something strange up ahead. Let's check it out!
The more the merrier. The first round's on me. The more the merrier. The first round's on me.
It's an entire valley. I'm not even hitting.
Bet you can't keep up with me. Opening a chest is like unwrapping a gift. Get ready for the gliding champion of Mondstadt.
Wow. It's a big ball of water.
I wonder what it feels like. Can I touch it?
It's so big that we could probably pass straight through it. That's so scary.
Let's not touch it for now. We still don't.
But we can't just do nothing.
I have a feeling that this could be. In which case, the moment.
Yikes.
Okay, okay.
Hiya.
Of course not, Klee. Somewhere like. Over there, for example.
I was so nervous that I didn't notice that big wheel at all.
Wait, who goes there?
It's the water ball monster.
It doesn't seem hostile. In fact, don't you think it looks happy to see it?
Really?
I don't think it's hungry. Are you, water droplet?
Oh dear. I don't know about anyone else, but I'm not understanding a word of this.
Wait! Don't go! Wait for us! Why'd it stop? Maybe it can understand us after all. Oh, I get it now. It's leading the way for us, just like the cats in Mondstadt. Like the cats?
When you're walking around in Mondstadt City, sometimes a cat will show up on the side of the road. It'll walk ahead of you for a while, and if you're curious enough to follow it, you'll soon find... Exactly. So let's see where this water droplet
Well, that makes sense, though.
It went this way, right? Oh, hope we haven't lost it. Did the water droplet go into that cave?
looks like that ball of water we saw earlier. Did the water droplet bring us here because it wants... What? Your friend is trapped in the water. Don't be sad, water droplet.
You bet. But how are we gonna save...
Nope, we can't do that.
Do we need...
Oh no! Where'd it go?
Look, the device has lit up. And it's projecting images onto the wall.
A two-dimensional space with objects of the same composition as the device nested inside.
Yep, what Kaya said.
But how exactly do we enter the image on the wall?
Yep, what Gaia said.
Maybe...
Hold on, I think Klee's on. Since the water droplet appears to be the key that activated the mechanism, we may be able to follow it inside. Simply, the principle is no...
Fair enough. Okay. Whoa! Huh? There's a box blocking your way. Wait, is it a reflection of this box in front of the wall? Come back out for a second.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Aha! The box on the wall moved too!
Wow, another water droplet just came out from the wall!
It was flat as a pancake in there, but as soon as it came out, it turned all plump and round. Guess it makes sense that the water droplet's friend is also a water droplet.
Aw, and they both do the same thing to show they're happy.
Water droplet number 2 ran off.
It's saying thank you, Mr. Honorary Knight. That was a huge help.
Traveler, how do you feel after entering that two-dimensional space? Any physical side effects?
You sure seem fine to Paimon.
Well, I'm just glad that you're okay.
Good thing you is here to look out for everyone. Can't say the same.
Hey now, I only suggested that because I was confident that the...
Water droplet, is there anyone else here besides you and your friend? Yep, you know, anyone who looks like me or my friends.
Oh, it ran off again. Hopefully this is a good sign.
Amazing. Come on, let's follow it.
This way. Oh, no, no, this way.
Hold the line.
So this is the thrill of adventure. might be a town up ahead. Huh. Maybe more people live in this domain than we thought. And maybe that's where Auntie Desert lives. Let's move out.
I'll ensure your safety.
Idea, the situation is now critical. I'm sure you've noticed just how much things... But this is your home. Are you really going to let everything fall to pieces?
Well, I live here, but it doesn't actually belong to me.
Huh?
Kokomi.
Who knows that voice?
It's
Anyone
Cocofish.
else who comes into this domain in the future will take one look at the ruins before them and conclude. But just imagine how different things could be if you maintain this domain in perfect condition. Whoever sets foot inside would witness a magical... How miraculous it would feel to them to find such unimaginable
Hey,
beauty
Cocofish.
in the middle.
Oh, you're right.
Act now while you're the most important thing.
But I take your point. I'll try, but the question remains.
Paimon's figured out who it is.
Is it Mr. Honorary Knight's friend from a faraway land? A divine priestess? What's that? Is it a kind of mage?
What are you doing here? Huh? We have new visitors? Greetings, everyone. This is the Valurium Mirage, and I'm the caretaker, Adia. I'm so sorry that you have to see this domain in its current state of disarray.
Greetings, everyone. I guess I should introduce myself too.
It's all right. Just leave the introductions to me.
I kinda wanted to say hello in my own way.
This lady is a visitor to the domain, just like yourselves. She is a formidable Have any of you heard of Inasuma's Onmyo Chamber? Onmyo Chamber. It's an elite training academy for gifted students of Onmyodo. Practitioners are divided into 4 classes, A through D, and assigned the power of Shikigami based on their mastery of the art. This lady famously led the Class D underdogs to victory against the Class A favorites in the final mock campaign before graduation. An astonishing, isn't that right, General?
Huh? Wait, so the favorites were...
That doesn't sound like the divine priestess, Mr.
Uh-oh. Did she just get caught lying in front of someone she was Seems kind of, maybe...
Some people call me a general, but it's just their way of showing respect. My actual name is Sangonomiya Kokomi.
Huh? Oh no. Sorry, my mistake, General.
Call me whatever you like, Itia. The only important... Oh, I get it now. It's like that Klee can explain. So basically... So, Miss Sangonomiya must be the super smart one who solves all the problems in the story.
Perhaps a sage?
Indeed. Wisdom is an important attribute found in military
Okay, well, I'll just call you that. Fine by me. Sounds really cute. At least, cuter than my pen name, that's for sure. Well then, how should I address the rest
The inner
of you?
monologue is just peak.
How could I ever forget you? Wait! Klee wants a title too! Kaya can be the Master Thief. Mr. Honorary Knight can be, the Knight! And Paimon will be the Fairy who...
Master Thief, huh? I did like playing pirates as a child, so I suppose this is an apt role for me. And I must admit, the...
Hold on a second. Are you saying the position of knight is now filled?
Yua can be the Sword Master who can cut through anything and also gets to wear a super sparkly cape.
That's more like it.
And Kale can be... the healer. No, I don't mind. Healer is a great role. Whenever I'm thinking of... Don't worry, Kale. You'll be the bestest healer ever. You don't...
You'll do fine. I heard you're good with bandages. You can patch up a wound, can't you?
I can pitch a tent. Maybe you heard wrong? But I'll do my best. It's my first day filling in for Master Tainari. But hopefully it's the first of...
This is a great idea. Once a new...
Oh! We can't leave you out, Miss Adia.
That's perfectly okay. I already have a role here anyway, remember? I'm the caretaker.
I got it! This wasn't in any of the stories, but you can be the mascot.
Mascot?
Klee, maybe you could think up an even better role.
A mascot, you say? Isn't that a character that doesn't have to actually do anything and sits around letting everyone else do all the important work? Incredible. You've seen right through me.
Sounds like the idea of being lazy is pretty exciting to her.
The mascot serves to maintain troop morale, Adia. Don't underestimate your role.
Ah, all right. That's right. Thank you for bringing these new friends here.
Thanks, Water Droplet. See ya!
Water Droplet? Is that your pet name for it? I suppose it's as accurate a nickname as any.
We keep getting sidetracked. But I believe you were saying something about being in a difficult predicament. Is something wrong with the Valyria Mirage?
Oh, yes, about that. I'm afraid the entire domain has recently sustained some significant damage. It was as if the whole world was suddenly flipped upside down. A few components went missing from the core, which sustains the domain, and the impact cascaded out from there. Needless to say, many things in the Valyria Mirage have now stopped working. Just days after I agreed to let my friend's daughter come and visit too. When she gets here and sees the state...
Oh, so you're Mom's friend? Hi, Auntie Desert. I'm Klee. Here, I brought the magic invite, see?
Huh? Wait.
It rhymed.
You're-
It rhymed.
you're-
Look how dilated her pupils are. She must be very surprised.
Yeah, and not in a good way. Mom's the one who sent me here. She's the strongest mage ever. She said that her...
Ah, I see. So being a mage runs in the family.
You're Alice's daughter! Oh, I just want the ground to swallow me up right now! Wait, that's it! I'll hide myself away in the core of the domain! Hide there until this all blows over! See you all in 100 years!
Adia's really going through it. She's like a shriveled little forest fungus, hanging its head in shame.
Kale? That's a harsh analogy. Where'd all that come from?
Don't worry, Auntie Desert. Klee's here to help you. And all my friends will help too. Just take a deep breath. And then another deep breath. And all your worries...
Yeah, don't you worry. Sir Mix-a-Lot.
Well, I'm useless, but it looks like that won't...
Don't put yourself down, Adia. You're great.
Thanks for your encouragement. Anyway, for the time being, please talk amongst yourselves. That'll give me some time to think things through and maybe make a start on, delegating. I'll race you there!
Feeling nervous, Kale? Well,
Oh, okay.
there you go. With just a...
Anyway, what about your role?
maybe not.
Oh,
Who else has visited the Valyria Mirage recently? There was some... He was a huge help, and redesigned many of the buildings here. Although he was always grumbling to himself, he was extremely diligent in his work. I could tell that was a sensitive soul. A lot like me. After him, an aristocrat from Mondstadt showed up. Then Miss Sangonami. Unfortunately, everything here suddenly started changing before I had the chance to be a good host and show them around.
Do you know where the Mondstadt aristocrat is now?
If I remember correctly, he headed north after. It's a pity we're having all these issues. If we could get everything working normally again, I could probably locate him in an instant. Still, not to worry. There's nothing dangerous here. I'll race you there. Told you I'd win. Wow, these will come in handy. Bet you can't keep up with me. I'll race you there.
Hi, Miss General. Mr. Honorary Knight, what's it like there? Wait! You look kinda like a mermaid.
Oh, sorry to disappoint. I have lots of great stories about what Hey, Idia! You got an update for us? We've all caught up with each other.
Very well. Then please allow me, Idia, your mascot, to explain exactly what's happened here. Basically, this entire domain is powered by a device called the Central Hub, which you all saw. But following a major incident, several key components from the Central Hub came loose and went flying. 4 components, I believe.
Oh, so that...
Yes, it
Hey, everything's gonna be okay.
Right. I do know where, but the rest all landed in different... Now, as the caretaker and...
You can just be yourself if you want. No need to force the whole rope.
Oh, I see. Okay, so...
Fine by me. I was going to be looking for my cousin there.
I'll be your backup, Eula. I know you usually team up with Amber, so I'll try my best to fill her shoes.
Oh? Well, this'll be fun. Let's see if a forest ranger can outperform an outrider.
Master Thief Kaya and Mage Klee, if you could earmark some time in your busy schedules to search the West Zone.
Earmark? What does that...
It just means we mustn't forget to do it. Don't worry. We can handle that.
Finally, we have our General, Miss Sangonomiya, and our Knight, the Traveler. If there's no objections, please come with me to retrieve the first component. All right, well, if anyone finds anything, come back here and we'll regroup. Please take care.
You got it!
I'll be on my bet.
Okay, we'll leave it there for now. I remember seeing it just behind the Central Hub.
So, how come you didn't bring it back when you first saw it?
I'd have been more than happy to, if this one component was enough to fix the whole domain. But with 3 other components to find, oh, I suddenly felt overwhelmed by how much work needed doing.
Paimon kinda gets that. Taking the first step is always the hardest part.
Bet you can't keep up with me. I'll race you there. feel like running. Bet you can't keep up with me.
Up? Up.
Bet you can't keep up with me. Go, go, fairy one!
We should make the most of these supplies. Let's move out.
Hey, so Paimon's been meaning to ask, what brought you here, Kokomi?
Oh, well, things have quieted down in Watatsumi Island for now. So I thought I'd take the chance to get out and see more of the world.
You've traveled a pretty long way. Why Sumeru?
I figured that I needed to venture farther than usual to really broaden my horizons. Well, that's one reason anyway. I can explain in more detail another time.
your supplies often when you're out in the wild.
Oh, is it down here?
Okay, this is the... Now, I'm sure you're both wondering... There's nothing here.
Oh, it's that lamp thingy, right?
Yes, showing people the ropes.
Cheer up, Edea. The Hydro Eidolon can give. That's where you... Paimon forgot.
Oh, well, if you put it that way, this is called All You Need to Do. At least, I think that's what it used to do. With the domain in its current state, only its most basic function. Okay, not quite that basic. At the moment, it's only able to show two-dimensional objects. I call them preprints. Think of it like a sort of draft or blueprint or something.
So you're saying the component...
Yes, exactly. I'll leave you to go in and physically retrieve it. Well, I'll be out here.
Really?
No, sorry.
Hey, come on!
Doesn't look like the component is in here. Yes, that's the one! Now you just need to bring it back out.
What is this thing anyway? And why is
A
it
gear.
so small?
It's hard to so that
Every journey begins with a first step.
you really think so? I suppose you're right. Anyway, thank you. I'll take this and oh, why am I so
What's wrong, Kokomi?
I'm just a little confused. You mentioned, can you tell me a little bit more about that?
Oh, sure!
I see.
Hey, look! The wheel is spinning now! Oh. And now...
It also wasn't spinning at the right speed.
Oh, so you...
But yes, like Idia said, it felt like the world was flipped upside down.
No, it's no use. Seems it won't run until all the missing components. For a moment there, when it started turning, I got excited.
Wishful thinking is only going to lead to disappointment, Idia. Let's stick to the plan. We'll get there. Hey! Mr. Honorary Knight and Miss General are here. Oh, and... You beat us! I was sure we were...
Hey, how'd it go? Impressive.
How about our master thief and me?
You bet! The place we were... But then... Come and see, Mr. Honorary Knight. Let's go on a canyon adventure.
I'll sit this.
Miss General, you should come too. Wonderful. Let's go!
It's important to replenish your supplies often when you're out in the wild.
Just before the canyon appeared, I heard a faint sound.
Could it have been the central hub?
Hey, you, oh. New guys, huh?
Oh, hey! Paimon didn't realize anyone else besides...
You actually saw her? She's barely shown her face since everything started falling apart here.
Excuse...
Oh, right. I didn't introduce myself. I'm Ferdinand. Me and my brothers look after this whole zone. Well, we used to, until this whole domain was, like, flipped upside down, or whatever. The method we were using to make the carts and tracks stopped working after that.
Idia is working on repairing the domain. We were just with her before...
Really? Huh. I assumed that she'd be curled up in a fetal position somewhere, hoping all her
the
problems
heck?
would magically disappear on their own. Good for her.
I wonder if he's Ferdinand
Anyway,
after
I checked all the
Ferdinand
stations
Porsche.
around the whole circuit. They've all conked out.
Conked out? How? Would you mind elaborating a little for us?
But aren't you just travelers who stumbled upon this place by accident?
Nuh-uh. I'm Mage Klee, Idia's helper.
A mage? You?
Is it pick it up?
Allow me to explain.
Like that.
Okay, I gotcha. Well, right now the more helpers we got, the better.
I guess
Yes?
I can be.
Anyway, our first
Closer,
priority is to
closer,
get the
far
cards
away,
here up and
far
running
away.
again.
Oh?
Still hears me then.
And why is that?
Good.
The roads here twist and turn so much that the best way to get around is by riding the rail tracks instead. Let me show you. This is what we used to make them. Did Adia bring you up to speed on these things? Yep. Basically, we need something that we can put inside.
Like,
Yeah, you can put it that way. But one other thing is that it has to be compatible with the track.
So, something like a sedan chair, maybe? How about you, Traveler? Any ideas? That would solve the issue of...
Wood's no good. A rickety wooden cart would be too dangerous.
Really? Hey everyone, come and see what Klee made.
ta-da! Look, I made a cart.
Wow! Amazing work, Klee!
Whoa! It fits the track like a glove, too. Plus, it's a heck of a lot cuter than the ones Adia made.
I just wanted to give it a try, and suddenly, boom! There it was!
That's a
Paimon
screenshot.
gotta ask, what exactly did you make your cart from, Klee?
I used Jumpy Dumpty.
Aha!
Is there a problem or something? If not, then let's get ready to leave.
It's just... This cart is made from...
It's a bomb or something, isn't it? Yeah, I gathered from your conversation that Jumpy Dumpty is a little more volatile than the cute name suggests. It's okay, though, because the end product only takes on the general look of the source material. So to...
It's okay! No need to delve into the theoretical stuff. Paimon just wanted to make sure we aren't about to end up like the, flying fish of Starfell Lake. Huh?
Can we
Oh.
ride the cart?
In a moment.
Oh,
we need a
no.
hydroidolin to power it up first. Okay, she's ready to roll.
Whoa! This cart is fast! Chugga 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 choo! Woo woo!
Yeah! I'm gonna call it the choo-choo cart!
Oh,
The track is damaged up ahead. We need to make some repairs before we can go any further. Yep, looks like it's all reverted to a preprint state here.
Do you know why that happened?
Everything in this domain starts as a preprint and only takes shape after being illuminated by the streaming projector. But the hydroidolin that forms the tracks here has been trapped in the print.
So someone needs to go into the preprint and rescue the...
But the projector here is sealed off by a giant...
That's the hydroidolin's way of protecting the device from damage. If the streaming projector broke, then we'd be serious.
Aha! So for step 1, we need water droplet to help! Aw, it seems to...
Any volunteers for step 2?
Leave that to us!
it's almost rhyming. Any volunteers for step 2? Leave it to us. We'll know what to do. Right then. I want to push the box. Oh.
So the Hydroidolin was locked up in that chest.
Yay! We saved 2.
Whoa. Water Droplet just transformed into some new tracks!
Good. Let's keep going then.
How to? Ah, got it. Need some redstone.
Hey, Ferdinand! You mentioned that you managed this place together with your brothers. Did you mean that your brothers are water droplets?
No, no. The Hydroidolins are like helpers here. As for my brothers, well... those two. You'll meet them soon enough.
Out in the water.
Ah. Don't switch. Where's that USB though? Hold on, yo. I'm trying to check if my phone is charging. Is it? Yeah, okay. Hello? Okay. Let's check and see if the Discord still works and some other stuff.
is way more exciting than how Paimon usually flies.
Seems we've just about finished repairing the station and the connecting tracks. Let's go check the track switcher now. It's over there.
Where's the,
Oh, there's another spinny thing here. It's so, but, not as big as I bet it's something super.
Very good, Klee.
It appears.
That's right. But it seems Jeremy still hasn't fixed.
Is this Jeremy you mentioned?
Yeah. When I talked to him about really, it made no. Let's see what he has to say now that I've already fixed the tracks.
If you ask me, you're clearly a sharp person, Ferdinand.
Yes, finally someone who can recognize that, rather than just shrugging off. Sometimes I can't help but get angry just thinking of Jeremy. You should have seen him back in the sandstorm. I suggested we go east, and he argued that we should go west.
You were in a sandstorm? What happened after that?
We separated and each went our own way. Lucky for us, we stumbled across this domain. Otherwise, I'm sure we would have been buried in the sand.
Everything will get better once we get the switcher working again.
Still stuck here just as I expected.
Didn't I already tell you? Just have to hide. Wait a minute, how did you get here? It took a lot of effort for me to climb all the way up here.
The answer is standing right in front of you.
Yeah, sure. You never get anything done on your own. You always get someone.
You're one to talk. What have you managed to accomplish, huh?
Whoa. This
Me?
All right, Jeremy.
Fine. I'd rather be focusing my efforts on fixing the track switch rather than arguing it.
You should calm down too, Ferdinand. Let's all focus.
Fine.
I'm sorry you had to see that. My name's Jeremy. I assume you're the one who helped repair the tracks. Thank you. I see. Now that you and Ferdinand brought the cart up here, we'll need the hydroidolins to fix the area below.
Them again, huh?
Yes, of course. Not only do they keep the junction turning, they operate practically everything. All right. Seems most of the tracks and junctions have been repaired.
Yep.
What?
You're always quick to criticize my ideas and push your own. But
And what about you? Don't forget it was Hado and I who took care of the mess that one time you impulsively
I left early this morning. I assumed he'd be with you.
Seriously? Could it?
Hey, come on! You didn't see him either.
Klee?
I don't get it. Nobody did anything bad. Why are they arguing?
I just don't like his smug attitude.
Who are you calling smug? If
All right, I think we've heard enough from you two. If you insist on bickering, then I'd suggest you go somewhere else. Otherwise, I'll just cool you two off myself. Now, come with me. I'd like to have a word with you.
Phew. Don't be upset, Klee. There are many complicated situations in this world which don't always have a logical explanation. As a passing traveler here, it's not my place to comment on their disputes, but in my experience, family issues can be the toughest to resolve.
Seems you don't like dealing with this kind of thing either, Kokomi.
But it's still not right. I don't know how to explain my feelings.
I'm sorry. We've calmed down. We shouldn't argue in front of a child like that.
We're sorry, Klee.
It's okay.
Back to the topic at hand. Weren't you about to go look for your brother
Ah, right. Our best guess is he's somewhere around the torrential twister. We would have to use the junction to send the cart to another area.
Sorry to trouble you again, but would you help us find him?
Oh, all right.
Hey, come on, you two. You're brothers after all. Can't you try to get along?
Where?
Okay, this is the end of this track segment. Otto should be nearby.
Wow, this is so lucky.
Ah, now that the track station...
You're... That's true.
Exactly.
Hey, that's between Jim...
I'm not trying to make trouble. I'm just saying.
Hey, Ferdinand,
Oh, don't worry. We're not arguing, Clee.
are you and Jeremy worried about... Why don't you just talk to him about it? Kaya's also worried about me sometimes.
You're right. But our relationship is much better than these guys.
Well, our situation...
Really?
We've been through this kind of thing before. If we didn't warn Hado, then he wouldn't take it seriously and something would eventually happen. As his brothers, we have to help.
But it doesn't look like you're helping. Maybe Klee doesn't understand, but my mommy told me that you help someone to make them feel happy, not to make yourself happy. Hado sure doesn't look very happy. Why don't you ask him what
Klee's right, you know. You three need to open up and talk things through. You are brothers after all.
Just like when we were back in the desert. You suddenly passed out and Jerene and I started arguing. I'm just worried that something similar could happen again.
I know. But I was thinking that if I could handle these problems myself, if it weren't for my poor...
No need to feel guilty. Isn't that why we came up with the idea?
Draw the blueprints and...
Hey, what are you trying to say? You make it sound like I've only been trying to talk my...
The choo-choo cart is great.
Really?
You know, Klee, having the car zip along the tracks was my idea.
Yeah, what an amazing idea.
Hey, Klee, do you want to ride even more fun carts?
Yay!
Looks like all three of them are trying to win Klee's approval now.
Klee hasn't realized it yet, but her innocent, childlike nature is very powerful. It can inspire and even help heal. Hey, everyone. Please come with me. We need to get the hydroidolin in the cart. Good. Torrential Twister is ready to run now. Let's go to the station at the start of the track.
Hato and I have double-checked everything. It's all operating safely. You can go for a ride now.
Hold on a sec. Before we say goodbye, I have something I'd like to give. It's a rock climbing rope.
Huh? But doesn't it mean...
Yes, of course. Thanks to Klee and everyone else's help, we...
Huh?
Yes, Cleo.
Even bigger than that huge...
Yes.
Wow, that's...
By the way, have you ever seen anything like the choo-choo cart in the outside?
Nope. Today was the first...
Is that so? Be sure to come back and ride the choo-choo.
Yep. This is even higher than I expected. The drops are pretty steep too.
Are you okay, Kokomi? If you're scared, just yell and let it out. We won't tell anyone. What happens in the bottle domain stays in the bottle domain. Looks like Klee's having the most fun. Wow, this is so lucky.
That's so much fun. Klee can...
Guess that. Wait, but if being able to fly makes you a mage, what does that make Kaya, since he's here too?
Nothing. Kaya's just the master thief. Don't you remember, Paimon?
Oh, right.
Sorry to bother our young mage, but there's something a master thief would like to report.
Uh-oh, I was having so
We're supposed to be helping Adia look for the missing component.
You mean you snatched?
In fact, the component we were searching for was actually that orange rope. If anything, you could say it came right into our hands at the right time.
Aw, do we really? Okay. Even though I want to keep... That's our wise mage.
Seems Kokomi's out of it after that ride. Her face is complete...
Huh? I thought I was keeping my composure pretty well. Don't worry. How about we hold hands, Miss General? Klee will give you...
That face.
Uh-huh. After holding Klee's hand...
What are you...
Oh.
news? Oh, don't tell me.
Yeah, we even rode the choo-choo.
Seems she had a little...
Good idea. I think we could...
Then we'll see you later.
Bye, Mr. Honorary.
Well, it sounds like our... So, back to the missing component. Did you bring it?
You bet! Kaya said that the missing...
Ah, it just occurred to me that you probably ran into the three brothers while you were in the canyon. If I remember correctly, the two eldest brothers were taking their sickly younger brother on adventures when they ran into us. They were all arguing with one another when they first arrived, but it wasn't long before they broke down and... they...
You almost sound as if you're reminiscing about old friends.
Yes, I've known them for quite some time after all, but I seldom go to that area. You can hold on to the rope for now, Traveler. I have no use for it until we have the other components. By the way, Eula and Kale have also returned, but I'm afraid they weren't. They mentioned that they would like to head to the jungle north of here. Now that I've told you everything, I'll go rest.
Do you need me to accompany you?
Oh, no, it's all right.
One more. Alright. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.